Hi guys, so this video is a quick project share. I've been working on some Pasteloween embellishments using last year's Pinkaboo pad. I hadn't even cut into it, and I was just like, you know what, I have to kind of work through my stash before I keep shopping for other things, right? So I decided to cut into this. I'm working on an embellishment book, and it's going to be all Pasteloween, and I'm just making a ton of embellishments to throw in there. So if you have this paper pad, you can make this stuff. If you have the newer one, I'm sure you could do this as well. So in this pad, look, my cover already popped off. I'm like brutal with my paper pads. So in here there's some of the sheets that, let me see if I can find the one with the little ghosts. So there's this sheet especially with the little ghost pattern. All I did was use a 1-inch hole punch, and let's see, I think I have, this is what it looks like when you punch it out. I did it for where's the little skulls? Well, this one's beat up, but let me see if I have a better one. I should have been prepared, you guys. Here's the little it's smaller, it's probably 3/4 punch, and that's just from pattern paper in here. So I punched out a bunch of those, and then I pretty much just turned them into embellishments. So let me move this aside. So this is how they look. I used from my stash just different shaped dies, like this one's the spiky one, and this is like a little flower shaped one, and then a circle, just a plain circle. And I just layered it. So I used a lot of foam tape between each layer so that it's dimensional, and then it looks really cute. So on packaging it looks like this. Can you see? And it's like all dimensional and cute, popped up. So I love how those turned out. Really quick, I just sat on the couch while I was watching TV and I just layered these. I had like a bunch of foam tape and all the little cuts, right? So they look like this. And you just sit around with your little die cuts and build them. From the same pad, I also fussy cut some of the pumpkins, and I used that as embellishments. You could layer these. They would look really pretty if you want to make embellishments like that. What else did I have? Some of the pattern itself, like the pattern sheets, I just die cut those as well. There's a sheet in there with spiders, so I fussy cut the spider shape out, and I basically did the same thing. I layered a black circle, a patterned kind of like floral or spiky one, a little bit of mesh, what do you call that? Oh my gosh, anyway, you guys know what that is. And then the actual embellishment piece, all on foam tape, so it looks really cute. I also turned them into like the hidden paper clip like this. So I taped down a paper clip and put another die cut on top to cover it, and then this could slide on. So like if you were doing it here, you could easily just slide it on like that, and from the front the paper clip wouldn't show. So there's tons of tutorials out there, but if you guys want a tutorial on anything I'm showing you, just let me know. So I made a bunch of those. I did it out of these, but I also packaged them up because I'm working on some embellishments and things. The other thing I did was from the Dollar Tree last year and the year before. I hauled these spiders, like these gem spiders, and I've done a ton of altering to them, like putting gold on them, gold marker to make them look kind of blingy. There's these ones too that you can find in Dollar Tree that are like the little bats and spiders and things. So I decided to try to alter them to make them Pasteloween. So, well, I'll show you the finished product. These are like the little bats, how they came out. Super cute. Very pastel. And the spiders. But I struggled with it. I had a hard time with it. And I ran out of white acrylic paint. I only had like an iridescent white paint, which will not, you need a base coat on the black. So what I actually did was just pulled out white nail polish from my stash. Funny, right? And I used white nail polish on them, like a primer, a base coat, so that when I came in with my pastel acrylic paints, it kind of made it a lot more opaque and it didn't show through, because that black will pop right through. So you want to do a layer of white, and then and I had like dark pink and dark purple, so I actually just mixed it with that nice pastel iridescent white, and it came out pretty. This peachy color, I don't know if you can see it, it's like kind of glossy. This is a nail polish as well, so if you don't have acrylic paints in pastels, you could use nail polish. But those I wound up turning into, here, I'll show you. So I altered some paper clips, and you guys have seen this done before, but I basically just hot glued down the bat, and I made a little dangly. You guys have seen these if you follow my channel, my little pumpkins, pumpkin beads. So cute little dangle if it's clipped on this way. I like how this one came out with the pink. And another little pumpkin and some beads there. I just painted over these. These are the wooden ones from Dollar Tree. Hot glued that down, and then I used my label maker for the words. So I did those. If you remember, in another video I showed you guys these little clay charms I was working on. Oh, a little candy corn. Oh, I gotta show you how I made those candy corns. Little clay charms. I turned those into dangles. So I used a little lobster clasp here. And then these charms, really cute, I'll show you. I had hauled last year these kind of metal charms, Halloween charms from BB Craft. And I did the same thing. I did a coat of white paint and then just the pastels. And this is how they came out, really cute. I mean, you can still see some of the metal in some spots, but I think they look really cute. So for instance, that one is a purple one, and then I have the little macaroon I made and just a fun little bead. This is a BB Craft bead, and then for bead cap I use sequins. So I love how that looks to clip onto a project, have that little dangle. Here's another one I did, the little purple macaroon, the same bead and sequin bead cap, and a little charm. So I did those. I did make these candy corns. Let's see if I have all the shapes to show you how I did it. What else? That. Yep. So I basically die cut a large pastel pink circle, a smaller dark pink, and then a tiny little 1 inch or 3/4 inch white. And I just used double-sided tape to do this shape here, like a bullseye. And then I just cut it. So you cut this way and this way like a pizza. And you just keep going until you have these little shapes. And they don't all come out perfect, which is fine, but they're super cute. And then I kind of distressed it with some pink distress ink. So these are cute to put on, you know, on your little embellishments and things. I was doing bag toppers. So you see I used the little candy corn there. I used a little ghost stamp from my stash. Some of those pumpkins from the Pinkaboo. And, you know, I cut doilies out of random little rhinestone there. I cut doilies out of the Pinkaboo paper and some black ones from my stash. These are enamel dots I make from perler beads. Cute, right? And these are kind of flat. I kind of like the flat so that if it's too bulky, I don't know, I feel like they're gonna fall apart. So that's how those look. What else? Oh, the last thing I'll show you guys. Also using the Pinkaboo paper and this Julie Nutting stamp, which I'm in love with right now, Clarissa. Sorry for the glare, you guys. She makes this face. I made these cute, so what I did is just paper piece them. Oh my god, this is so cute, and I love this. The skin color paper is a Prima pad that's made specifically for Julie Nutting stamps. It's skin color. So I just layered, I stamped out a bunch of different colors on that Pinkaboo paper, and I just fussy cut, distressed each one. And then I just sat there kind of like layering and matching it up, making them cute. Check it out. And then with the marker, I just, you know, inked their lips. How cute is that? So this is a lighter skin one. And then I did some pink ones. I love how that pink looks. Then after I had them all fussy cut, I laid them down on cardstock. I literally just glued them down to cardstock. And then I just fussy cut and gave it like an extra little edge because I wanted to turn them into tags. So on the back I stamped to and from. And then I used Crocodile to make like a hole in it so that it would be secure. And I just layered, put some ribbon through so this could be tied to a package or something. This one has some different color ribbons. But I love how that looks, and I love this dark skin one. How cute. Yeah, so those are some of the embellishments I'm working on. Again, I'm working on an embellishment book, so when I'm done with that, I most likely will be doing a giveaway, so stay tuned for that, you guys. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think of my embellishments, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.